How's Charlie? Getting enough pets?
Do not worry, I give her as many as she wants.
Good. Gotta keep our canine friend happy.
You like dogs, but what about cats?
Not crazy about him. But Ebony is different from other cats. Ebony acts more like a person.
Ebony reminds me of Agatha.
Yeah, sure. I can see that.
We shared the same mentor and learned from her.
She's got so much personality for such a little thing. Black cats get a bad rap. Maybe I empathize. I don't know.
She is fierce and kind. I think you two are similar.
Just don't start dangling string in front of my face. Ebony's the best cat in the Abbey.
She is the only cat.
Exactly.
My controller wasn't working. I would have preferred a neural interface.
I don't say this lightly, but nice work out there, Eddie. I hope you'll feel welcome amongst the Midnight Suns.
Ugh. Reptilian blood tastes terrible.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter. Maybe you need a cup of coffee or something?
No pain, no gain.
New and improved.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Guess I could sit one out.
Practice makes perfect.
This will do.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Do your thing.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
How may the Sorcerer Supreme assist you? An excellent find, huh?
See you, Hunter.
This is as close as you'll get to a straight fight. Take that thing down.
Not done with me.
Show no mercy.
You heard the lady.
It was your time.
I'm going in.
As they say, it gets the job done. care yourselves. You are nothing compared to the things I have seen and killed.
You had your shot.
You'll get yours.
None will be spared.
That would stop me. They have not changed their plans.
Engaging! They're not going to like this.
We will move as one.
Well executed.
Just like old times.
Roger that. Just the boost I needed. Someone order a custom sandwich?
This will help
you. Your fear is palpable.
Hardly a scratch.
None can escape.
No change of plans.
The light will carry you onward. The advantage is mine.
I'm on.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Consider it done.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Enough insolence!
Not be enough to get rid of me. Still they persist. Target confirmed. Welcome assistance.
Once again.
Centuries ago.
Enjoy your rest.
The end begins.
Be embarrassed by your weakness. I could use your aid. Let us see if they have an answer for this. Watch my back!
That will not be enough. You will fall.
Get free! I have felt this once before. You have earned this! You were too weak for this fight. They cannot possibly match your strength.
A change of mind?
So begin.
Don't you know who I am?
You will kneel
light is getting dim.
It's the best I can do for now.
I'm impressed. Welcome assistance.
You will not.
It's rare to see the Dark Child so formidable outside of Limbo. That's the spirit.
There can be no resistance.
Break its hold!
I am not in good condition.
Let's try this. I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened. Let me show you the way. Now. Their intentions haven't changed. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Now that was something.
You've been deceived by me, and it may very well cost you your life.
No more wasted.
I don't like this at all.
It's not over, but we will have to do better. Behold the light's gift! The power of the light.
I will return the favor someday.
You had your chance to escape. Their past was still not enough for us.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Oh, hey. Probably my fault. You're the oldest American at the Abbey, isn't that right?
I was born here, yes, but last I recall, this land was British colonies.
Wow. So you missed the birth of our country.
The notion of a free land was not a popular idea outside of late nights at taverns.
Being a piece of American history myself, I'm kind of a buff about our history. Do you remember any big news from your time?
I was fishing near the Charles River when a group of kids tried to steal my haul of crappie.
Early hooligans.
Indeed. What was strange was they were led by a 6-year-old boy who was smarter than Tony Stark. For such a young boy, he had a unique worldview. As we gazed at the river's currents, he told me of his dream to touch lightning.
Wait. Was this child named Benjamin Franklin?
Yes, that rings a bell.
You met Benjamin Franklin when he was a kid? Hunter, to quote Robbie, I am geeking out so hard right now. You met a legitimate founding father. Hunter, your stories fascinate me. You brushed elbows with history.
It is the past. None of it matters if we do not stop Lilith.
Of course. Thank you for giving me a distraction, Hunter. I feel like I know you so much better now.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Hey, Hunter. Good. I needed something to do. Sometimes, I even impress myself. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt,
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Ready to work? Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
New and improved.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for...
Thanks, Hunter. I needed this.
Do your thing.
Stay out of trouble.
Now that the Hydra vampires have my prototype sample, I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
But where would Hydra vampires go to mass-produce sunlight serum?
Somewhere familiar to them.
How about a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood?
Yes, I'm gonna go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
My prototype sample.
Do you ever regret creating your sample? Has Hydra turned upon itself?
No, this is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
Relax. It was a joke.
I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
If we can disable those terminals, at the very least we can slow their efforts to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Correct.
And I thought technology was supposed to make our lives easier.
They're intent on attacking the server. We must stop them.
Should do the trick. Dibs on the ugly one.
While your claws are impressive, it's your superior healing factor I truly envy.
We serve until the end!
That won't do it all.
Arm Alpha reinforcing.
I'm sure you've all realized what will happen if these vampiric Hydra forces lose their vulnerability to the sun.
A lot of innocent civilians are going to pay the price, and we can't allow that.
Your sincere concern for the guiltless is inspiring.
And your lack of empathy for them is disturbing.
Capture that face. You're lucky that's as far as I'm taking it.
I knew we could do it!
Hydra Immortalis.
How many times you gonna try that?
You won't get away with that!
You will defiance.
I'm up for another round, I suppose.
At least my mother knows how to keep her minions in check.
As much as she likes to doesn't hold the same sway as her grandfather, much less Lilith.
Doesn't matter. She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
Prototype. It's here. We must recover it.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
So we finally have the opportunity to settle our grievances personally.
You're surprisingly enthusiastic for someone marching towards their end.
And you are shockingly confident for someone who dares tread on the work of a superior intellect.
Enough talk!
I've been waiting.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I hope you brought enough for everyone.
Trifle with your end.
Never surrender.
You are not my equal.
Looks like they called for help.
This facility is quite impressive. If only it weren't being used for such twisted ambitions.
That's Hydra in a nutshell.
You know nothing of the great works achieved by Hydra. This will be our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
They are set on coming after me. No mercy for the servants of Lilith. You were too weak for this fight.
Just what I need.
My purpose is
This is getting a bit ugly.
They must know my reputation.
Soon, the forces of Hydra will rule the day as well as the night. None will stand in their way.
It's important they see you maintain an inspirational outlook in the face of overwhelming defeat.
I will make you suffer!
Not looking good for you. Right here. Coming at me now.
This won't take long.
I cannot be deterred.
Be my victim. Now remember who started this.
They're particularly fascinated with me.
We will not fail.
No more wasted efforts. Our time has come.
We'll see how you like it.
We are the instruments of her will.
They're quite fixated on me.
Arm Beta moving into position.
There's enough of that serum down there to turn their entire army into a daylight vampire scourge.
I heard you were a bit unstable, but I had no idea your delusions of grandeur were this grand.
You asked for it.
I shall never cower.
Is it my turn now?
I smell your...
How long have you been planning that?
No change in plans, it seems. No one is to blame but himself.
I'll make quick work of you.
Our long wait is at an end.
I will hold the line.
I will wait no more time.
They are being reinforced.
Not that you need any reminders from me, but I wouldn't spend any more time down there than you have to.
We're working as expeditiously as we can.
The advantage is mine. You had your chance to escape. Your mother abandoned you. I have not shaken their confidence. Feel my call.
I'll take that.
Your prototype sample?
Indeed. And now to destroy the Sunlight Serum. But it's not all here, is it?
Of course not. We manufactured so much, all transported off-site before you even arrived. This is the final batch, a reserve. I am a wolf in the night. The yapping of a mangy cur does not concern me.
Tell me where you brought the serum.
Watch that temper, little mutt. You don't want to lash out and bite the ones you love.
Tell me!
Where else, you pathetic counterfeit? I delivered it to the Lord of Vampires.
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, but I do. Dracula, my master, has enough Sunlight Serum to supply an army. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Hey, Hunter. I saw Morbius heading toward Hunter's Folly. He looked distressed. Can you make sure he's not about to lose control? If I go out there, it won't be to talk.
came out here to be alone, Hunter.
Are you sure being alone is a good idea right now?
Blade sent you to check on me, didn't he? Probably didn't want to come himself because he thought we'd just end up fighting.
Is he wrong?
Of course not. And I can't promise we won't end up trading blows before the night is through, either.
I do not wish to fight you. I came because I am worried about a fellow teammate.
That is too kind. I do not deserve your mercy.
That is what makes it mercy.
They stole my work, Hunter. They perverted it for their own designs. There is an army of vampires ready to cut loose on the world, and they are all immune to sunlight. I did that, not Dracula.
You could not have known that Dracula would get his hands on your sample.
No. But I should have foreseen that he'd want it, that he would come for it.
We will fix this. Together.
You're right. Wallowing in self-pity will accomplish nothing. We must prepare to act. Oh, and Hunter. I'm sorry. My behavior tonight was beyond the pale. I wish you had not seen me like this.
Doctor, my mother turned against me and started building an army. I understand betrayal. You have no need to apologize.
You are too kind. I really am glad you came. Instead of Blade. Well, I would love a few quiet moments to meditate on what we've said. Unless you need something else.
Enjoy the quiet.
I'll just be here, brooding. Checking in on me again. You really don't need to worry, Hunter.
On the contrary, I would like to know more about your work on this serum.
I'll answer what I can.
How well do you know Sin?
Not long ago, she approached me and offered to fund my research. I tend to keep a low profile, so the fact that she was capable of tracking me down told me she was a woman of considerable resources and connections. Though if I'd known one of those connections was Dracula himself, I would not have worked with her.
Your contempt for Sin seems personal. What is that about?
She manipulated me. I created this serum, hoping it could be used as a cure. Sin stole that work for Hydra, who knows only harm.
Sin works with Hydra. What is her connection to Dracula?
That is still a bit of a mystery to me. Sin covets leadership, but she is also drawn to men of great power. Dracula likely believes he is manipulating Sin for his own gain. Sin undoubtedly feels the same.
I should let you go.
I'll just be here, brooding. I'll answer what I can. That is...
Your contempt for Sin seems personal. What?
She manipulated...
How well do you...
Not long ago,
I should let you go.
I'll...
Sin will get what's coming to her. You can't hide from Mother Nature.
I don't like how we need to work on our contingency plan.
We ain't built for this.
I disagree. We can still defeat my mother.
No. You and me doing this? Living weapons ain't designed to relax. Can make a fella downright resentful.
It is hard to take it easy when the world is falling apart.
For me, it's like there's always a blade stuck in my side. When I relax, it's like I can feel it twist.
How do you handle it?
Same as you. I go looking for a fight.
Does it work?
Not always, but it's enough to dull that blade. If I didn't know better, I'd think you read my mind.
Anything else on your mind?
Thanks, Carol.
See ya.
Morbius. How did it go with Morbius? Is he slipping?
Relax, Blade.
That man is a walking bomb. Maybe the fuse isn't lit, but I don't want to be caught holding him when he explodes.
I know Morbius is dangerous, but he is hurting and scared. He needs a place where he can feel at home.
It sounds like you're talking about a wounded animal. Just remember that Morbius isn't a stray cat you can befriend with a saucer of milk.
I'm surprised, Blade. You and Morbius are not that different. I thought you knew the darkness with which he wrestles. I thought you would empathize with him.
I do know that darkness. That's why I'm worried. Morbius can't kill the monster inside. He can only continue to build a cage around it. He didn't ask for this curse, and he wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Are you still talking about Morbius?
Just watch your back, Hunter.
Hunter, I heard that you went to talk to Morbius. If it helps, I know of an infused herbal tea renowned for its calming effects.
I do not think that'll be necessary, Stephen.
I must admit Morbius is an anomaly. He's no longer human, but he isn't like other vampires. He struggles to find a place he belongs.
The Midnight Suns have always been a home for wayward outcasts.
Is that really what you think of Tony?
You know what I mean.
Only some friendly ribbing. Of course, I'm glad to hear it, but Morbius is a special case. He will require special care.
It sounds like you care about Morbius.
I recognize something inside of him. Our ambitions are similar. We were both obsessed with our work, with our goals. That drive eventually led to his downfall, as did mine.
Yet you are both very different men.
But the need for spiritual recuperation affects us both. Do not be surprised that Morbius loses control. That is his crucible. He must overcome it to make peace with himself.
Looking for company, Logan. Funny, you strike me as a loner.
Who, me? I like people. Problem is, people usually don't like me back.
Well, we need your skills, so consider yourself liked here. And my apologies about the circumstances.
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would rather leave you in the dust. So, thanks for not leaving this old man behind.
You do not look old.
I'm over 100, kid. You're probably thrown off by my supple skin.
I am over 300. Old is only as old as you feel.
Then I must be ancient, because I feel every single one of my years.
You carried them very well.
I could keep listening to this kind of flattery forever.
Well, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup. Puts Xavier's pad to shame.
Some people think it is a little spooky.
A spooky place for spooky people. Seems like home. We've talked about my claws, but do you know how they work?
I have seen them come out of your hands. They are shiny.
The shiny is called adamantium.
I have never heard of it before.
It's essentially a substance used to make people into weapons.
That does not sound good at all.
What, the claws popping out? That's been happening ever since I could grow a beard. The adamantium came much later.
Someone had to coat them.
Bingo. Now that hurt. Doctor fused the material all over my skeleton, made my claws into weapons, turned me into something less human.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Well, they got what they deserved, and now I've got shiny bones. Gotta see the silver lining. Don't get me wrong, the claws are a part of me. Never hated them.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
I have a task that could, well, use your expertise.
Goddess of Order approves. She does not see it happening. She believes in our purpose. This looks like a fairy ring. The goddess must be busy. The goddess disagrees. An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar. Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. This does not work. The old magic still holds. Is one of the elemental rods. Just what I was looking for. Patterns do not match. What was Wanda up to here? Only one more to go. Fascinating. Blessings of the goddess. Another elemental rod. There, finished.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started.
I did. And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open, but the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
And now I am on the same path. So, where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves. I doubt you'll have any trouble finding it. We may have woken you up to save the world, but just think where the Abbey would be without your efforts, Hunter. The magical energies flowing through the grounds are converging on the altar, drawn to it like moths to a flame.
As a child, it never occurred to me how important this altar was to you.
Where would a fabled witch be without her various accoutrements? Just as your swords are an extension of your power, so too are my altar, the cauldron, and the library.
And now that the altar has been restored?
It's time we start using them to our advantage. Come by the library tomorrow night, and we'll conjure something together. Oh, and thank you again for the help, dear.
Time's wasting, Hunter. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
Sounds relaxing.
All right, then.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? These should definitely give you an edge.
How may the Sorcerer Supreme assist you? Generations ago, these were quite the rage. Good day, Hunter.